What's up, builders? Welcome back to another review video. Today we will be reviewing 75431, the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers Battle Pack. It comes with 258 pieces, comes with 4 figures, 2 side builds, 3 battle droids, and we're going to see really how it is because it's an overpriced set for about 40 bucks. It's pretty overpriced, especially for a 7+ range. Okay, so when you look at the box, you get to see basically what the ATRT looks like. You get to see your 4 clone troopers. You get to see your spotter droid. You get to see 3 of the super battle droids. You get to see a little cannon area. The side, just tells you Lego Star Wars, some stuff in Spanish. Shows you a little bit, another picture of the clone trooper on the top. You get a little, patent stuff, whatever. On the other side, you get to see the ATRT with the clone trooper on it. Bottom, you got QR code, all that. And then you look at the back design, in which sometimes they used to have good back design, sometimes they don't. The back design, if you haven't seen it already, it's basically the ATRT with the spider droid, the other battle droid, the super battle droids are on the ground, hands up or whatever, which isn't lore accurate, but whatever. And you have the battle, you had the clone troopers not capturing them and stuff. So it's not lore accurate, so I don't know about that. Depends on how you like that, but yeah. Next, we're going to talk about the ATRT. The ATRT is a small build. It's not the greatest ATRT build that we've had. If you remember the 501st Battle Pack from 2020, that one was a very good one. But this one is more of just, it's what it is. It's not the greatest build. It's not the worst build. There has been much worse builds. I'm sure you of that, but it's not bad. It's not bad. That's all I can say. It could be better though. Definitely could be better. Now we're gonna look at our separatists that come in this set. So basically the battle droids. You got 3 super battle droids, same design as all the other ones. Kind of good for army building, but we'll talk about the price of this set in a minute. And then you get 1 spider droid, which I like the build for the spider droid. I think it's a pretty good build, especially to capture the design of it. So I give that one a solid, maybe A minus, B on that one for the spider droid. But as everything else, we could have had a couple more battle droids, or we could have had, something that may or may not have been actually more, Star Wars accurate, but who knows. And then you look at our clone troopers. You get 1 commander, which is, all the clones are the same design, so it doesn't really have the same, except one has a rangefinder on it. So I like that it came with the new rangefinder. I think it's, much better. Also, these are the first clones to come with side pauldrons, which I also think are much better than, printed or whatever we had on the Rex figure. I think the cloth pauldrons were good for that time, but I feel like they could have been better. And then the clones aren't accurate. We still need, waist capes on them. Not having printed waist capes is just not, or having printed waist capes is bad. Not having them is, not that great. You get, your normal clone troopers, the yellow marking. It's still, again, like I said, it's not the greatest. It's not as accurate. I think there's supposed to be 3 pouches, not 2, but, it's small torso, so what can you say? But, yeah, I think it is a pretty good build, or good figure selection, though. Could be better, but mid. So to finish off this review, we're going to see what do I rate this set. We're going to, all of our ratings will go out of 10. And I would probably rate this set for its price of $40, which is very overpriced. I think this set is a solid C+ set, maybe B-. It's a C+ set. It's not that great for army building because it's too expensive. Should have been more like, if anything, $20. But Lego these days, they don't like to make anything cheap anymore. They like to take us for all of our money. So, consistency and all that stuff. But yeah, that's the end of this review. If you have a different review, put it in the comments, or if you got a different opinion on it, and let me know what you rate this set. See y'all next time. Keep on building.